Hello, everyone. How's it going? Do appreciate your patience with me hopping on here. Just got on here. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if you could hear me. The headphones are connected. Can you hear me right now? If you can, please comment down below. Gosh, this morning, Vanessa. Hello, Kristen, Alexandra, KM. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure I'm audible before we start. Okay, let's see. Okay, awesome, awesome. How are you all doing in this present moment? Would love to hear from you all. And hello, Shri. Hello, Zekwan. Conscious morning, everyone. Yeah, comment down how you are in this present moment. There's no judgment here. So it's good, bad, happy, sad, doesn't matter. Would love to hear how you are in this present moment. Or you could even type in something that you are grateful for in this present moment. Gratitude is a great way to start the day off. So we can do that as well. You can either say it out loud to yourselves or you can type it in the chat. So, conscious morning, Jerry. Great to see you again. I'm seeing a lot of similar faces. Okay, I'm overwhelmed and sad. Pouring rain outside. Thank you for sharing. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Allergies have been a little higher in the Austin, Texas area, which is where I'm living. But Cam, thank you so much for sharing that. And as I've said before, it's superpower. Truly is a superpower. Uh, Sharing, being open about how you feel, it yields tremendous strength within, as well as it produces tremendous growth. So, Kim, thank you. It's all about shedding light. Very simple. So thank you. Shri, you're feeling calm and good. Awesome. I love to see that. Uh, Zakwan. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing your name right, Zakwan. Zakwan or Zakwan. I'm calm, although a bit nervous. I'm grateful that I'm comfortable. I love that. Very much love the transparency. That is key. Just being fully transparent. Again, it's no judgment, right? That's what I've learned from awareness, shedding light to how you feel. It's all about, are you aware or are you not aware? That's it. That itself will, in a way, break that negative cycle of emotions. So, thank you for sharing. Suzanne, first off, thank you for being here, Suzanne. And you have a headache. Okay, well, hopefully the session will help with that and be of aid. Thank you for sharing, Suzanne. Alexandra, I thought that rest oversleeps. I thought that. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand you, Alexandra. So maybe if you want to rephrase how you said that, I just didn't understand. I thought that rest oversleeps. Okay. Kristen, hi Vanessa, you were always so sweet, grateful for this moment. Thank you. I love that. I love that, Kristen. Because you see, this moment is all that we have and all that we will ever have, right? So it is a beautiful thing to be grateful for. And don't mind this cloggy nose that I have right now with the allergies. Let's see. Jerry, grateful for a cool morning when it will get up to 95 degrees later on. Wow. Remember where you're from, Jerry? I forget. That seems like it's a very hot place. But yeah, cool mornings are always nice. It's a great time to go for a walk or a run. Vanessa, I'm tired but grateful for another beautiful day. Well, it's all that matters, right? It's always beautiful. And if you weren't tired, you wouldn't know what it feels like to be rested, right? So it's always that duality which is important to have. So thank you for sharing. Vanessa, Cam, it's a sad story, but I won't drag it right now. We each have our stuff. Very grateful this week's meditation. Thank you, Cam. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, this meditation session will definitely be a beautiful experience. Brenda, conscious morning. Zaquan, most I'm happy that I finally get to join this again. YouTube keeps missing notifications for the sessions. Interesting. I can try to look into that with regards to notifications. Yeah, I will check that out because I have my own YouTube channel and I was seeing that as well. So I need to get on top of that. So I will talk to Bishan about that. Alexandra, I meant that I was here at 17 and just three people in chat. So I thought that was. Oh, okay. I see. I see, Alexandra. And I love this community that you guys are, excuse me, that you all are having with each other, where you're just saying hi to each other and wishing each other well. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. So love the energy. And I'll give it another minute before we start. Jerry from Tucson, Arizona. Wow. That, yeah, I've heard Arizona, the Arizona heat. It's very dry, right? Which is interesting. English stars. Perfect. That's okay, Alexandra. I think I definitely was able to follow. Well, where are you from, Alexandra? Would love to hear. I'm assuming you're not from an English native speaking place. And oh, what's my channel, Vish? Yes, it's actually very much on the topics of wisdom, spirituality, meditation. Excuse me, I will drop the link real quickly below. Appreciate you asking about it. So that is the YouTube channel that I have. Thank you for asking, Zakwan. Let's see, Brenda. Oh, Poland. Wow. Very, very cool. I love that. So with this being said, oh, where are you from, Zakwan? I'd love to hear as well. But I guess as Zakwan is to type his answer, we can all start together. I want to first have you all close your eyes and think of something that you are grateful for in this present moment. So have the eyes closed and just think about one thing that you are grateful for in this present moment and focus on that. And a heads up, I will be going in and out of mute so there's no background noise from my end to disturb you all. I will still be here, just putting on mute at times. Now, as we're focused on that thing we're grateful for, let's think of another thing that we're grateful for in this present moment. Something different. And just focus in on that. And now, let's think of a third thing that we're grateful for. Just a reminder, the eyes are closed right now. But consciously think about a third thing that you're grateful for, something very different than the first two. And just focus on it and then have a picture in your mind. And if there's a picture, draw it out in your mind. And now I want you all to open the eyes very slowly. And you can either speak out loud what you're grateful for, like literally just say it to the laptop. I can't hear you, but I will sense you. Or you can type it in the chat. Write down one thing that you thought of out of those three things. Whichever one you want to talk about, just briefly mention that if you want in the chat, or you can speak it out loud and I'll hear you from here in Texas. With that, we're going to start some presence practice warm ups. And what that really just means is practicing to be present, very simply. I've learned these tools from kind of, I guess, self creation as well as inspiration from spiritual teachers, whether it's Eckhart Tolle, the author of Power of Now and New Earth, beautiful books I'd highly recommend. But with that being said, let's close the eyes once more together. And I want you to distinctly observe a sound that you hear. And if you can't think about anything, it can be my voice. Very simply, just very distinctly pay all of your attention and focus to that one thing that you hear. And wherever you're sitting, I want you to have three fingers up. So it can be like this, it can be like this on your lap, doesn't matter, but just have three fingers. And the moment you identify or observe and realize that there's that one distinct thing that you hear, put a finger down. And then find a second thing that you distinctly hear, a very different sound. And the moment you observe that, also put that finger down and keep doing that till you have three fingers down. And give us a little time to work on that. Some of us might need more time, and that's totally okay. But if you happen to finish early, then think of five or six, seven, or you can literally just be present with those three and just be at one with this present moment with those sounds. So I will give you a minute or two for this. So at this point, if you are done, it's important to realize that these are tools and practical presence tools that you can use anytime in your life, wherever you are. These are what I've learned to call them as portals, presence portals that will help you just become present very simply. So wherever you are, just Very simply, take that quick second, close the eyes, notice the sounds, and yeah, that's pretty much that. So that's just a real quick warm up. I want to give you all this tool to use wherever you are. It'll help you be present and, in a way, mindful. So, with that being said, let's get into the more of a serious warm up for this meditation, and that's going to require us to start, sitting. It can be standing, whatever you want to do for this part. That's totally okay. It's up to you. And for this, let's start by just rolling our shoulders a bit forward, backwards. Our wrists, if you think about it, when we just wake up, at least for me, it's the morning. You will, thank you for sharing, Vanessa, as well as Cam. Very grateful. And I'm really glad that you're doing well now. So what you're gonna realize is that you have a lot of energy stored in your joints when you sleep, and without making it too spiritual, there's both physical, mental, even just all sorts of energy trapped. And so it's important. Usually, what I do is first thing in the morning, get rid of the energy, let it flow, release it. And so we can do that together right now. This will get us into that mode of meditation in a way. So just in place, I guess, as you're looking forward, let your hands dangle right in front of you. And then make a full 360 with your wrist. But as you're doing it, do it very hard. It's going to hurt a bit, but it's good pain. It's like workout. So make a full 360 as you're going down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open up. And if you want to match the breath with this, what you can do is inhale, inhale, inhale towards the bottom. Exhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. And the same thing, opposite direction 3 times. So 3 times forward, 3 times backwards. I'll give you each a minute to continue this. I know we're making this a bit more physical, but it's a beautiful connection, the physical and the mental. When you take care of the physical, you're in a way taking care of the mental. And when you take care of the mental, you're in a way taking care of the physical. So they very much complement each other. And with that, the next quick warm up physical exercise we're going to do is neck rotation. So we're going to start here. You're going to start here with an exhale. I'm going to have you inhale as much as you can, rotate. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then once you get to the top, exhale as you go down. Opposite direction. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. So I know the camera rotation might be a little different, but you're going to be going from your right side. Inhale to the top, and then exhale as you come down to the left, and then go back from the left side. Inhale, and then exhale as you come down. And try to really squeeze out and stretch the neck as you do that. And the neck is also an area where there's a lot of energy usually trapped. So let's do just one of that actually. Just one of that. Take your own pace at this. And now that we've finished this, we will do a body scan together, but this body scan will be a little different. It is similar to what we did last time. So if you were here before, you know the drill. But we're going to start with the top of the head right here. And I want you to squeeze it as hard as you can. So for one, two, three, release. Now I want to have you squeeze your just face as well as ears and back of the head all at once for one, two, three. Go. I know it's a funny face that you might make. The next is going to be this shoulder area, maybe a little neck, traps, upper back. We're going to squeeze all of that as hard as we can. To squeeze or flex, whatever you want to call it. For one, two, three. Relax. Now let's focus on this chest area. So we're going to squeeze for one, two, three. Relax. Now the back, mid back, little upper back, a little lower maybe. Flex that, squeeze it for one, two, three. Relax. Now the lower back, if you can, lower back as well as maybe the beginning of the glutes or the butt, as you want to call it. I'll squeeze that for one, two, three. Relax, release. And now let's get to the abs. We all have that, whether it's a six pack or not. That's okay. I don't have one yet, but we're gonna squeeze that or flex it as hard as we can for one, two, three. Relax. Now let's do the arms. You can raise it, including your wrist and biceps, triceps, forearms. Get the drill. Squeeze and flex for one, two, three. Relax. Now let's make our way towards the waist area as well as our glute area. Let's squeeze that for one, two, three. Let go, relax. Now we're going to focus on the thighs. That includes your hamstrings as well as your glutes. I meant your quads. So squeeze that for one, two, three. Relax. Now your calves as well as your shins. Flex those for one, two, three. Relax. And then your feet as well as your ankles. You can just curl it down together and then squeeze super hard for one, two, three. Relax. Awesome. Hopefully, this helped bring about a little more awareness within the body as well as relaxation. And with that, we're going to get right into it. I want to have you all close the eyes. Let's have the eyes closed, and I want you to notice the environment around you as the eyes are closed. Notice any sounds that you hear. That could include a voice as well. Notice any smells that your nose picks up. Notice the feeling of wherever you're sitting. So, I was going to say this earlier, but there's no strict way to sit for this. This is relatively informal meditation. So, if you want to sit cross legged to the ground, having a straight back would be great. You don't have to. In fact, I would recommend a straight back at the minimal. So having a nice and erect face tilted up. But the formal method that I usually recommend with sitting is hands open like this, cross-legged, face tilted up, back straight. So if you want to follow that, I'd love to see you do that. But if not, that's okay. Whatever you're comfortable with doing. And now notice if there's any residual taste left in your mouth. It could be even your saliva or leftover food in the mouth, whatever it might be, just sense it and focus on that. And if you haven't already, feel the sensation of the body or your hands resting on your laps. Any physical sensation that you feel, just give it your full focus now. Now we're going to direct the attention inwards. So, what that really just means is take notice of any thoughts or feelings that are present within you. I want you to observe it without any judgment or attachment. So, whether you're feeling good or bad, happy or sad, does not matter. For it's important to realize that they're just feelings and thoughts that will come and go, just like the clouds that you see in the sky. They're all very temporary, and certain clouds might seem to be bigger, might seem to last longer, but at the end, you know this truth, which is that each and every one is all temporary. So we're going to observe it with complete observance, no attachment, just awareness right now. And with that, we're going to start with some nice deep breaths. Let's do these together. So in through the nose as much as you can. In. Out through the mouth. Again, just a reminder, the eyes will be closed for this. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's do one more of that on your own right now. And with that, I want you to now focus on something that gives you a sense of tension or balance. So this can be your breath, this can be your heartbeat, this can be what we did last time in our last session, which was the sensation of your hands just present, or even the sensation of your feet, because they're very sensitive parts of the body. So whichever one you want to focus on, your smell, your breath, your heartbeat, your hands, or your feet. Just pick one for now. I will leave this open ended. I'll give you all a quick couple of seconds to just remain focused on that. And now, as you have that focus on that point, we're going to just remain present with that focus. And it's important to realize that it's very natural to get distracted by your thoughts, feelings, whether it's emotional or physical, or even just sounds from the outside, or even internal noise. But the very moment you've realized that you've been distracted, you see, that is the most beautiful presence capturing moment. That is when you're really aware. And so don't beat yourself up over that. Every time you catch yourself, that is a win, actually. And then you're very gently going to let go of that distraction and then redirect your focus to that breath, to the heartbeat, to the feet, to the hands, whatever your focus is. And then continue from there. And if this helps, only if it helps, you don't have to, you can also do a count. So as you inhale, count one. As you exhale, you'll count two. And this will be all in the mind. And we'll count till, let's just say, eight. But once you reach eight, go back to one and continue that cycle at a nice, gentle, even pace. And I will let you all be on this one and come back in a few minutes. So continue this. You got this. Just a reminder, in case you do find yourself distracted, it's okay. We're just going to let go of that distraction and then resume the focus and resume the count if you are counting. And now I want you all to gently let go of that focus and let your mind just be the way it is in this present moment. Let it just be. So you can let it rest if it wants to rest, or let it wander if it wants to wander. Let it be. Now we're slowly first to the environment. So whether you notice some sounds of anything near you, or you notice any smells, maybe any residual tastes in your mouth, and any physical sensations now with the body resting on whatever it is resting on. I have switched to microphones or headphones because I have some background noise in the distance. So hopefully, you don't mind that. And again, as the eyes are closed, we're going to now focus on the inner. So I want you to notice how the body and mind is in this present moment, again, with just no labels, no attachment. Because if you think about it, if you were to say that the mind is happy or sad or good, bad, whatever, it really is just another label that's been created by the mind. And it's important to realize that you are not the body, you are not the mind. You're just the awareness. So now, before you open the eyes, let's take some nice conscious deep breaths together. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And with the last breath, I want you to really focus on the breath rising up within you and then releasing from the body. So focus on each point of that focus of intensity that you see and feel. So inhale, exhale. And then at your own pace and time, you can gently open the eyes and briefly reflect on that experience as well, just for a quick minute or two. And also think about something you're grateful for in this present moment. And I do want to say that you all should be very, very proud or really just I'm amazed at you all being a part of this community, seeking out meditation. It's a beautiful tool. It's something that we all need, in fact. So the fact that you guys are all seeking this out, I'm very, very proud of you all and very grateful, very grateful. So thank you all so much for being a part of this experience. And I will be here for another few minutes and would love to chat if you have any questions and comments, concerns, here to talk. But yeah, with that, thank you all so much for watching and being a part of this beautiful session together, sharing the energy. I want you all to make it a great day. Take this joy from it. Stay conscious. I'll be here in the now. And if you wanted, as you guys were here, as you all were here, if you want to comment down what you are grateful for, I think that'll be awesome too. Just to, I love hearing what people are grateful for. So if you wanted to mention that, uh, that'd be awesome. What you thought of at the end, and also how the experience was too. Would love to get your feedback because I'm always trying to improve. And Zakwan, Malaysia. Wow. Oh, midnight. Wow. Well, thank you. That is beautiful. Vanessa, thank you so much for sharing. I'm grateful for the journey, mindfulness. KM, I'm grateful that my emergency operation went okay. Well, thank you. It's a blessing. It really is. Thank you so much, Jerry, for this kind and beautiful words. KM, I love that. Thank you for sharing. I think Isaac Krangle, thank you so much. Ah, I see Zakwan. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I know I have a little bit of a different approach with this meditation, but thank you for sharing that transparently. I would love to hear if you have any other things that you wanted to mention that was a little confusing. Were you maybe just hesitant with the approach or not sure what I was saying? I mean, would love to hear so I could definitely work on that the next time. Cam, awesome. I love that too. Thank you. Mara, thank you. The sound warm up was the best. Now we hear birds chirping outside my window. See, I love that, Mara. Hopefully, I pronounced your name right. You see, it's something that's always there. It's just all about becoming aware about it, right? So that is the most beautiful thing. And I'm really glad that you can sense it now. Kristen, thank you for being here, Vish. Love the silence. Well, thank you, Kristen. And when you're listening to the silence, that is the most beautiful thing ever. You are truly connecting with the awareness, consciousness. So thank you. I love that, Kristen. Cam, yes. And for those of you here, would love to hear where you're from. For those of you that didn't mention it the last time, like I mentioned earlier, I'm from Austin, Texas, and finishing up school at UT. Perfect time to focus on sound, the rain in my window. So, Tina, love that. Love that. It's the beauty and the most basic of things, right? And I love that. Thank you for sharing, Cam. I'll be here for another couple minutes. If you have any questions about whether it's meditation, general questions about life, want to share something, here to talk. If you want to talk about, ask about my journey, where I'm from, or even the YouTube channel that I have, anything. I mean, always here to talk, to be present in the now. Oh yeah, Alexandra, it most definitely is. And this isn't to take away from yeah, this isn't to take away from the actual storm and experience that you're having. It could be a very, very difficult time that you're in, right? And it must be a lot. But as you know, and I know, it is temporary. No matter how long that is, it is temporary. So you got this. Thank you for sharing, Alexandra. Zaquan, yeah. Okay, well, Zaquan, thank you so much for sharing that. Uh, yeah, no, I'm very grateful that you share that. And that's okay. No, dude, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love to hear what I like to call constructive criticism, right? Because you're trying to help me improve. So that is very, very important. So thank you. Thank you for that. And I guess you did not sound harsh. Don't worry about that. I would just keep it simple and say that as I guide you home, I might not necessarily have like a solid, this is what we're doing first, and then this is the next thing. But if you think that might be something that helps, uh, uh, I just basically am here as a guide, right? I'm a meditation coach, meditation guide, similar terms. So it's almost like this, right? So you're driving this beautiful car, and I will be your driver and take you, and I want you to experience as you are experiencing, looking outside the window as we drive together in this beautiful journey. So, yes. But regardless, I appreciate you sharing that, Zekwan. If you all did prefer more of a, you know, traditional, formal, as well as ordered chain of practicing, that's totally fine too. I've done those as well. So thank you, Zekwan. And without getting sloppy, but a huge thanks for the camera props from. Yes, I love that cam. I mean, it's a beautiful name that Bishan has given this foundation, right? The Loving Now Foundation. It's just presence and love. That's it. It's just a beautiful thing. Love and now. Thanks for sharing this meditation and your time with us, Vish. Jim, thank you. Thank you for those beautiful words. And I am very grateful for you all being here on a Saturday, if this is Saturday for you all. But it's just a, man, I'm so, so, so happy for you all because it's, doing this on the weekend as well. You're doing an awesome job. You really are making this time. All in all, you're doing a great job, Vish. I feel more present, the body scan. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing. Cam, and don't forget the like button. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I love that love. I love that love. Thank you, Cam. You as well, Alexandra. Make an awesome day. Make an awesome day. We'll be here for like another 30 seconds. So if there's anything else that y'all want to share or talk about or ask, I'm here in the now. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, absolutely. We got other beautiful beings doing and holding these sessions. So very much check them out as well. Thank you, Kristen. And with that, if we don't have any other questions or comments or anything along those lines, I hope you all I know you will make an awesome day. Take this joyfully, stay conscious, and I want to do a quick outro, which is what I always use for my YouTube channel. But it's this new thing, which is presence. Let's take a deep breath in together, and then exhale. Stay conscious and ecstasy. See y'all. Thank you, Zach. Much love, everyone.